fifth year coaching and his second year as the head coach.
Having a little technical difficulties with Maddie's headset, and we'll have to work on that on our next break. Let's take a 30-second timeout, if we could, and we'll come back and we'll fix the problem here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
And you were like echoing.
I don't know what's going on. Test 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Okay, so you can't hear me.
No, I can't. I got no headsets at all. None. Zero. And I don't know why.
Okay. Did you hear okay? You heard okay getting into it, right?
Well, I heard it. Yeah, I heard it, but now I got nothing in Maddie's. And test 1 2. I can hear me, but I'm really, really muffled. And
Let me try flicking through right. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me try flicking through again.
I can't hear the radio station in my ear.
The Grand Hotel, Hemingway's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hemingway's restaurant features fresh seats. Okay, is the thing powered up?
Everything's powered up. Yep. And when I speak, I'm getting an output, a video output.
Okay, so the blue ones are the blue knobs, I believe, are the ones that are the
Yeah, they're all loud.
yeah.
Yeah, they're loud. But I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing the radio feed in the ears at all. None. And I can only think the only thing different we did is we got an audio cable plugged in for the video right now. This is really not good. Well, I don't hear you in my ears at all. Nope.
Let me keep. I'm gonna put the phone through so you can hopefully get the radio as see if you get it going. I'll check back here in a second.
Yep. Test 1 2 1 2. Come on. You can hear me or not? Yeah. Except I feel like I'm muffled. No, I don't hear anything in our ears. Nothing.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna have to key you in, I guess.
Do you want me to hang up and try and load up again?
You're gonna have to. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to. Because you're doing
That's the only thing different. I have the field mic in the video mic in. That's the only thing that I could think is screwing up. How about now? Can you hear anything now?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because I guess you heard it get in.
There we go. There we go. I just got you. You have him now? No, I can't. I can't hear Maddie. I can't hear Maddie. I can hear you. I hear you. How about now?
Hello? Hello?
How about now?
Can you hear me?
Okay. There we go. Okay.
All right. You can hear me?
Yep. Okay. You got it. Yep. Lower window toss. Lower. They're going to receive. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back again to Lower Cape May Regional High School. Ed Gorski, Maddie McCracken here on 98.7 The Coast. Fixed our little technical difficulty glitch. Murphy's Law usually happens when right before kickoff. We have a little bit of an issue. We got it fixed. And what you missed so far is the opening toss where Clayton won the toss and they elected to receive. The Clayton Clippers will be in the white uniforms with the dark blue helmets trimmed in gold with blue numbers. They'll be moving left to right on your radio if you're listening. And hopefully, if not, you're tuning into our Facebook channel at 98.7 The Coast for our live stream feed. Maddie, what can you tell us about the Clayton Clippers?
Clayton is head coached by John Chamberlain. It's his 5th year coaching with the Clippers, and it's his 2nd year as the head coach. Clayton is a senior-led team. They run a wing tee offense. And talking to the coaches, Chamberlain and their assistant, Mark Sucks, seem pretty excited for the year. Last year they only had 33 players, and this year they have 48. So it looks like they improved on numbers, which is awesome.
Okay, Lower Cape May Regional is going to kick off today. A busy guy last week. Dennis Serra, number 26 for Lower, is going to take over the kickoff duties, and he'll be kicking to the west side of the field. The kick is up. It's a good kick to the left side, but out of bounds. Beautiful night here at Lower Cape May in Irma. 72 degrees, but it is a little bit breezy. And as you could, we could see from the kickoff by Dennis Serra, the wind took it out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. So that will call for our first flag of the game and give the Clippers. They look to like they're going to defer, and they're going to have them re-kick again. So Lower Cape May will re-kick this time a little bit closer. Lower Cape May last week started off the year 1-0, beating the Bridgeton Bulldogs pretty handily last week, 44-6. And we'll get into those stats in a little while, but it was a good showing for the Tigers to start off the year 1-0 and get their feet under them. I talked to Coach Bailey before the game, and he's looking to fix some mistakes they made last week and capitalize on the good points of a heavy offense. So we start again. A little redo for the Tigers, and Sarah kicks off. This time it's a low liner. It's going to stay in bounds. Fielded by Clayton at their own 20. Taken to the 30. Out to the 32. Taken down.
That was number 6, Demetrius Williams.
Demetrius Williams with the kick, tackled by Tim Booth, number 20 for the Tigers. And on come the Clayton Clippers for their first offensive set of the game here in Lower Cape May. The Clippers are led by their quarterback and do-everything player, Ian Gannon. Last week, he only threw the ball 3 times, completing 1 pass for 25 yards. Clayton runs a wing tee offense, like Maddie was saying, and they are a very heavy run team. And we will talk about their 2 power backs they have in the backfield, which before the game, Coach Bailey was a little bit worried about. And the second play of the game calls for the second flag. Looks like a false start on the Clippers, and that's going to push them back a little bit. Last week we had
A lot of flags.
a lot of flags. I think we stopped counting around 17 or 18 flags. There were some mistakes made by Lower Cape May. There were more mistakes made by Bridgeton, and hopefully we won't see that, but we're off to a 2-for-2 start with the penalties so far. So Clayton back at it on their own 29-yard line, 1st and 15. Wing tee offense, handoff up the side, across the 35-yard line for a 6-yard gain for the Clippers. Number 5, Isaac Taylor on the carry. Isaac, a junior tailback, and also plays tight end and linebacker for the Clippers.
It looked like that tackle was by number 40, A.J. King for Lower.
Lower Cape May looking to build on last week's win.
Last week, our Primo's player of the game was number 11, Braswell Thomas.
Another handoff for the Clippers for about a 4-yard pickup across the 40-yard line to the 41. Number 5, again, Isaac Taylor with the carry. Third down and looks like a long 3 for Clayton. Ball on the Clayton 41-yard line. Nice crowd coming out here for a pre-Labor Day weekend game and pre-school game as school starts for everybody next Tuesday.
Like we said last week, though, Lower always ends up having a good crowd, but it looks like Clayton has a decent crowd, too.
Gannon under center, wing T in the back. Another handoff up the middle. Looks like it's going to be close. They may be short by a yard. Gannon gave the handoff to number 5, I believe, Isaac Taylor, again, up the left side. Looks like it's short, and the official crew is calling for official timeout, and it looks like they're going to come out and measure. Tonight's officiating crew, long time, one of the top officials in the state, Frank Burbridge is our official, our referee, our umpire, Walt Hurd, our linesman, Leon Daniels, our line judge, Bill Carlton, field judge, John Hasher, side judge, Chris Chiro, and our timer in the box with us here in the press box is Mr. Sam Westfall. A very good crew. And the chains came out and looks like it's going to be short and a 4th and 1 for the Clippers. So big defensive stands coming up here for the Tigers as Clayton has the ball on their own 44-yard line, needing 1 yard for a first down. Ian Gannon under center. It was a quarterback keeper across the middle for 2 yards and a first down for Clayton. They get the first down of the game. That will move the chains a little bit and give the Clippers a first down on their own 46-yard line. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lower Cape May Regional hosting the Clayton Clippers in a West Jersey Football League matchup. Game number 2 for both teams. Both teams are 1-0, winning both. They both won last week. Clayton 1st and 10 on their own 46. Ian Gannon under center. Trips, falls, and number 5 for Lower Cape May, Logan Haggerty will get credited with a sack there and a 5-yard loss for the Clippers. Looks like the snap was fumbled a little bit in his hands. He recovered it. By the time he looked up,
Haggerty got him.
Haggerty was in his face and took him right down to the ground for a good coverage sack and bring up second down. Second down for the Clippers. Ball on their own 42-yard line. 2nd and 14 for Clayton. Ian Gannon under center again. Isaac Taylor, the lone setback. That give is to Taylor over the right side for 1 yard. Good coverage by number 4, Ogre Nunez for Lower Cape May. And one thing I spoke to Coach Bailey before the game, he said he was very concerned. Clayton's a very well-coached team, and he said anytime he faces a wing T offense, it gives him a little bit of nightmares because it's a wing T is 3 running backs or 2 running backs and a fullback in the backfield with the quarterback, and that shows to be a heavy run game, which could give their defense a lot of trouble. Mm-hmm. So far, Lower's playing very well, covering it very well, and we are 3rd and 13. Ball is on the 43 of Clayton. Clayton moving left to right. Lower Cape May in their signature light blue uniforms, black helmets with LCMR adorned on the top of them, and their black pants. A dive play for Clayton inside. A pickup of about 4 yards for number 4, Jordan Barfield. Jordan Barfield, a senior running back, an experienced senior running back for Clayton. That's going to bring up 4th and long. and a punting situation for the Clayton Clippers. Back to receive for Lower, the do-all-everything combination of number 26, Dennis Serra, and number 14. I don't have a number 14 listed here. It is Braswell. It's a bad snap for Clayton. The punter takes it, is taken out of bounds, stays on his feet across the 50, down to the 40, the 45, the 35, and a muffed play results in a Clayton Clippers first down. A first down for Clayton on a bad snap. It was not a fake. And out of a muffed play, they pick up 22 yards and a first down for the Clayton Clippers. 7 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Clayton maintains the ball on the Lower Township 34-yard line. And back under center, Ian Gannon. The handoff to number 5, Isaac Taylor. Picks up about 3 yards on the carry up the middle.
It's another tackle for number 4, Ogre Nunez for Lower.
So, unfortunately, we did not get to see the magic of Braswell Thomas that we saw last week on a punt return. The snap was muffled a little bit, and the punter for Clayton ran to his right, avoided a tackle, and picked up 22 yards for a first down, which was a pretty good play for something out of nothing. 2nd and 6 for the Clippers. Another handoff, number 6, Demetrius Williams for the Clayton Clippers. Takes the ball over the right side and picks up about 3 yards. 3rd and 3 for Clayton in Lower Cape May territory. Ball at the 26-yard line. Maddie, last week, Demetrius Williams against Kip Norcross School from Camden had 131 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had a very busy day, and he's already had 4 carries today.
That's a lot of yards. And he wasn't the only one that had a lot of yards. I think Ian Gannon also did too.
Isaac Taylor on that last carry picks up 2 yards, stopped, and a first coaching decision for Clayton Clippers coming up here. 4th and 1 from the Lower Cape May 24-yard line. It looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Some wholesale changes for the Clippers sent in by Coach Chamberlain. Number 2, Nate Weisburn, split out the lone receiver. To the left, Ian Gannon under center, and he is taken down and looks like he may not have gained the 1 yard. Good coverage by a host of Caper Tigers. A quick look and a measurement. Referee Burbridge says he did gain the yard, and another first down for the Clayton Clippers. It looked like they had him stopped, but he was able to get one yard that he needed. Ball on the lower 23-yard line. Clayton moving the ball slowly but surely. The handoff to number 6, Demetrius Williams, over the right side, into the end zone. Touchdown for the Clayton Clippers. They draw first blood and score first for a 6-0 lead. So, Maddie, that muffed punt came back to haunt Lower Cape May a little bit.
Yeah, and that's Demetrius Williams' first touchdown of the game. And he's only a sophomore for the Clippers.
6-0 here early in the game. 4:39 left in the first quarter. Clayton Clippers scoring first. Waiting to see if they're going to go for the extra point or the 2-point conversion. Substitution in for Lower Cape May. Number 74, Quentin Hagan, comes in to beef up the line a little bit. Looks like Clayton's going to go for 2. Ian Gannon under center. Demetrius Williams in motion. The pitch outside, taken down, and they did not get the 2-point conversion. So with that, the score stays 6 for Clayton Clippers, 0 for Lower Cape May. 4:39 left in the first quarter, and we will be back after this short, brief message on 98.7 The Coast, your place for high school sports. Okay, Ed Gorski, Matty McCracken back here at Lower Cape May Regional for the West Jersey football matchup. This 2003 football broadcast is proudly brought to you by Crest Savings Bank, banking since 1919, with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit crestsavings.com for your banking needs. Hemingway's at the Ground in Cape May, the locals' favorite restaurant for lunch or dinner. Hemingway's, ocean front on Beach Avenue in Cape May. Follow them on Facebook as well. 6-0 here at Lower Cape May. 4:39 left in the first quarter. Clayton will kick off. Lower will get the ball for the first time in this game. The kick is fielded by Braswell Thomas at his 15-yard line. Looks to go up the middle, finds a seam across the 35 to the 40, where he's taken down by number 6, Demetrius Williams. So a nice return of about 21 yards for Braswell Thomas. And we'll see.
He got up the line pretty smooth, pretty easily.
We'll see number 10, Hunter Ray, take over for the Caper Tigers at quarterback. Last week in the win, Hunter Ray threw 16 times for 10 completions for 164 and a touchdown, so he had a very good game with no interceptions. Hunter Ray works out of the shotgun, which is where he will be now. He's in the shotgun with his do-it-all tailback,
Ogre
Nunez on the carry up the middle for a gain of about 4 yards. Isaiah Carr-Wig is also the featured tailback for the Tigers as he checks into the game and is out to Hunter Ray's right. 4 receivers for the Tigers. A muff snap. There's a flag on the play. I don't know what happened there. Okay, looks like we have a false start on Lower Cape May. So that's going to back them up. And that's going to give them a 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 for Lower Cape May. Matty, getting back to last week, we were here on the coast and we saw a great put out by Braswell Thomas. Caught 5 balls for 102 yards and returned an interception 30 yards for a touchdown. So he had a great game. We look to see him do a lot of things picking up last week for Lower Cape May. Hunter Ray in the backfield in the shotgun. Isaiah Wig to his right. 4 receivers split for the Tigers. Wig gets hit in the backfield, bounces off 1 tackle, stays on his feet, turns to his left, has ground, crosses the 30. He turns the corner to the 40, the 50, the 45, the 40. Isaiah Wig down to the 35-yard line. What a great run by Isaiah Carr-Wig.
I thought he was going to be losing yards on that one.
He should have lost ground there. He was taken back 7 yards in the backfield by 3 Clayton Clippers. He kept his feet, bounced off him, spun to his right, around the left corner, picked up a block, and took the ball down to the Clayton 35-yard line and Lower Cape May's first down of the game.
That was a really athletic play by him.
3:21 here at Lower Cape May Regional. 6-0 Clayton leads. Hunter Ray in the shotgun. Fakes a handoff, looks to throw, is pressured, finds Braswell Thomas, catches it down to the 20, 21, 19-yard line. Braswell Thomas with a catch. And another first down for Lower Cape May.
Like we mentioned last week, Braswell Thomas is offers from Rutgers, Tennessee, Georgia, Notre Dame, Penn State, and I think some others.
Yeah, he is a very good player. He's a junior, and he has all of this year and all of next year to really help this Lower Cape May regional team make some noise, hopefully in the playoffs. Hunter Ray in the shotgun again. Isaiah Carr-Wig, in the backfield. The ball is given to Carr-Wig. He runs to his left, shakes the tackle, stiffs arm, a Clayton player, makes the turn, dives in the end zone for a touchdown for the Tigers. What another great play by Isaiah Carr-Wig. He turned the corner and stuck his hand right in the face of Ian Gannon, stiff-armed him, knocked him back about 2 yards, and dove into the pylon for Lower Cape May's first touchdown and an even score at 6. Dennis Serra on to kick the extra point for the Tigers. Last week, a busy guy, Matty.
I think he was 6 for 7.
He was 5 for 6 last week and also added a 36-yard field goal for the Tigers. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And Lower Cape May takes the lead with 2:31 left here in the first quarter. Lower Cape May Regional 7, Clayton 6. And we'll be back after this brief message on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, your place for high school sports. This sucks. Do I sound muffled?
No, you sound fine.
Okay.
I'll read this when we get back.
Yeah, go from,
I've been keeping a tally.
okay.
What do we have? Red. Oh, here.
I'll bring us back, and then you jump in with.
All right.
Back here at Lower Cape May Regional, Ed Gorski, Maddie McCracken, bringing you high school football, Lower Cape May Regional, and the Clayton Clippers. A great play for the Tigers to take the 7-6 lead with 2:31 left here in the first quarter.
Real quick, whether you want one sandwich or a whole tray, call Primo's Hoagies in Rio Grande, 609-846-7532. The Rio Grande Diner on Route 9 and 47 serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. Be sure to save room for one of their homemade desserts.
Okay, 7-6 here. Lower took the lead on a Isaiah Carwig run of about 20 yards. Dennis Serra to kick off. Good kick fielded by number 6, Demetrius Williams, taken across the 20 to the 25 to the 30, out to the 35 to the 40, where he's taken out of bounds around the 43-yard line. Good return for Clayton on that ensuing kickoff after the touchdown by Isaiah Wig-Carr. So, Maddie, really, that was the Isaiah Wig-Carr-Wig show on that last drive for Lower. He makes something out of nothing, picks up 22 yards on a broken play, a pass to Braswell Thomas, and then a handoff back to Carwig, and a touchdown, and Lower's right back on top, 7-6.
Definitely a playmaker, Isaiah Wing.
Some substitutions coming in for the Clippers.
2:21 left on the clock.
Ball is on the 43-yard line of Clayton. Ian Gannon under center. 2 tailbacks. The handoff to number 12, Raymond Sims, his first carry of the game, for a pickup of about 3 yards over the right side. Number 12, Raymond Sims, a senior running back. This Clayton team is a pretty heavily senior-led team. 48 players on the field on the team this year for Clayton.
We'll say, though, a lot of their key players are underclassmen. Demetrius Williams only being a sophomore, Ian Gannon only being a junior.
2nd and 5 for Clayton ball on the 48-yard line of Clayton. First pass of the game, Gannon rolls to his left, being pursued by 3 Tigers. He throws back across his body, intercepted by Lower Cape May. Number 5, Logan Haggerty, picks off Ian Gannon for the first turnover of the game and an interception, giving the ball back to the Tigers. We have a late flag on the game. We have a personal foul. Looks like it's a hit to the head against one of the Tigers. I'm not sure the number. So they will keep the ball and get backed up, I believe, 15 yards on this penalty. We're going to take a quick break here on 98.7 The Coast. 1:34 left to play in the first quarter. Ed Gorski, Maddie McCracken will return shortly on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. "30 seconds, Mark, if you can hear me." Bring us back, Mark. Ed Gorski back here at Lower Cape May. A quick play by the Tigers after a 15-yard penalty. Hunter Ray looked for Braswell Thomas on the left side for a long deep ball, was just thrown out of his reach, bringing up 2nd down. So, Maddie, we had a penalty before the break. The interception would have given the ball to Lower at the 48-yard line of their own. 15 yards going to back them up to the 33-yard line. in their own end, and it'll be a 2nd and 10 coming up for the Tigers here. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Lower Cape May 7, Clayton 6 on 98.7 The Coast WCZT. Hunter Ray in the shotgun again. Isaiah Carwig to his right. Braswell Thomas up top to his right. High snap taken by Ray
Wow.
and knocked backwards for no loss. No loss for the no gain for the Tigers and a 1-yard loss.
He was stopped by Isaac Taylor from the Clippers.
Number 5, Isaac Taylor on the stop for the Clayton Clippers. The ball on the 33-yard line still for Lower. 1:04 left to play. 3rd and 10 for the Tigers, moving right to left if you're listening on the radio. A beautiful night here in Irma. If you're out and about, come on down and see some good high school football. Support these athletes. They certainly deserve it. Hunter Ray in the shotgun again. Isaiah Wigg-Carr to his right. 3 receivers. Braswell Thomas in the slot. A pass play is called by Hunter Ray. He runs to his left, stops, throws back across his body. Complete. Pass is complete to Raymond, to Zach Costello. Zach Costello for his first pass catch of the game, and that is a large gain for the Lower Cape May Regional into Clayton territory to the 47-yard line for a 23-yard gain for the Caper Tigers and a first down. Zach Castellano for Lower Cape May on that catch. 1st and 10. Hunter Ray again in the backfield shotgun. And then bad snap. Busted play. Hunter Ray keeps it, runs to his right. Avoids 1 tackle, avoids 2 tackles, comes back to his left. Crosses the 50 down to the 47. And taken down for maybe a gain of 1. So Hunter Ray looked like he ran for about 7 yards sideways. And then picked up 1 yard the other way and was taken down, bringing up 2nd down.
Spa Avalon in the place to relax, unwind, and refocus. Located at 2488 Dune Drive in Avalon.
Okay, folks, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Lower Cape May 7, Clayton 6. We'll be back in 1 minute on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
He just read that, so I didn't want to read that one. Or he just played that.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Ed Gorski, Matty McCracken back here to start the second quarter. Lower Cape May against Clayton. Hunter Ray in the shotgun, quick pitch to number 4, Ogre Nunez. And Ogre Nunez picks up about 5 yards on the play. The start of the second quarter here. Lower Cape May 7, Clayton 6. The Tigers scored in the first quarter, late in the first quarter, on a Isaiah Wigg-Carr touchdown around the left side. And right now they have the ball on the Clayton Clipper 41-yard line with 11:20 to go in the first half. Hunter Ray in the shotgun. Isaiah Wigg-Carr to his left. Braswell Thomas in the slot. 2 receivers to his left. The handoff is to Isaiah Wigg-Carr. He picks up 3, 4, maybe 5 yards and looks to get another first down by the Tigers. A good hard run there by Isaiah. Lower's starting to move the ball a little bit on the ground. Maddie, it's a tough day to throw the ball. The wind's gusting about 20 miles an hour. Probably some remnants from the storms that were coming up the coast from down south. And thank goodness we didn't get any of that rain. And I hope everyone down there is doing well. Lower Cape May, 1st and 10, ball on the Clayton Clipper 35. Hunter Ray in the shotgun. Isaiah Wigg-Carr to his left. The snap and the handoff to Carr. It's a keeper by Hunter Ray around the left side, 30-yard line to the 25-yard line. Knocked out of bounds at the 24-yard line, so we'll be about a yard short of a first down. A little bit of an option play there for Lower Cape May. Hunter Ray kept the ball and picked up about 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 1, maybe a long 2 for Lower Cape May. Ball is on the Clayton Clipper 26-yard line. 10:21 to go in the game. Lower with the lead 7-6. Hunter Ray in the shotgun. Isaiah Wigg-Carr to his left in the backfield. Pass play for Hunter Ray. He looks across the middle, throws it deep. It is intercepted by number 12, Raymond Sims for Clayton, and he's taken down quickly at the Clayton 3-yard line. So 2 turnovers, 1 for each team here at Lower Cape May. We're going to take a quick break on 98.7 The Coast and come right back on High School Sports, 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. I can't keep stats and keep everything going. Whatever you can come up with is fine. By just make sure we know we got the interception there.
Oh, I wrote down them.
Just 30 seconds on that, Mark. We're coming back now. Ed Gorski, Maddie McCracken back here at Lower Cape May after a turnover from Lower Cape May, giving the ball back to the Clayton Clippers. A quick handoff from Ian Gannon to Demetrius Williams, picked up about 3 yards. Clayton has the ball deep in their own end on their 7-yard line. The ball was intercepted on a pass that was a little bit too high, thrown from Hunter Ray. The intended target on that play was Zach Costello, and the ball seemed to sail a little bit high over his head and was picked off. Clayton handoff to Isaac Taylor over the left side, picks up about 7 yards, and gains the first down for the Clippers. Well, they weren't kidding when the coach said, Maddie, that it was a pretty run-heavy offense. So far, we've only seen Clayton drop back and throw 2 passes, and 1 was intercepted. First down for the Clippers. Ball's on their own 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Ian Gannon under center. The ball is given to number 4, Jordan Barfield, and he's around the left side, taken out around the 21-yard line. Looks to be about a 6-yard gain for Barfield. 2nd and 4 for the Clippers on their own 21-yard line.
8:55 left.
A much different setup here for Lower. They weren't tested this much last week. They pretty much had the game in hand by halftime, and Clayton playing very well and really pounding the ball on their defense.
They got away with a lot of mental mistakes last week, but obviously, Clayton's a much more well-rounded team.
Ian Gannon on a give. Number 5, Isaac Taylor up the middle for a short gain, pickup of about 2. 3rd down for the Clippers, 3rd and 4. The Clayton Clippers have to gain the 25-yard line. Right now.
Substitution coming in for Clayton. Number 3, Ian Gannon.
3rd and a long 3 for Clayton. Gannon back under center. Isaac Taylor's lone setback. The ball's given on a misdirection play to number 6, Demetrius Williams, around the right side, gains the 30, the 35, the 40, knocked out of bounds around the 41-yard line of Clayton for a first down for the Clippers. A flag on the play. So that may be coming back, and it looks like it's going to be holding against Clayton. So that big gain for Clayton is going to be brought back. Not sure who the accused player is, but we're going to walk that back to make it an even longer third down play.
Looks like they're setting up around the 15th-yard line.
8:07 here to play in the first half. 7-6, Lower Cape May on a lead on the end around. And we have a timeout for Lower Cape May. We have a timeout, and we will take a short break here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, your place for high school sports.
Is it echoing in yours?
Are you too loud?
Yeah.
How's that? Talk now. Is that better?
That's good. That's
Good?
good now.
Ed Gorski, Maddie McCracken back here at Lower Cape May Regional High School for high school football. Lower Cape May with a 7-6 lead over the Clayton Clippers.
Seashore Foods, your hometown food distributor, would like to wish the Caper Tigers the best of luck in today's game. Finn's, the premier restaurant in Cape May, is open year-round. When you're hungry, go to Finn's on Decatur and Washington Street Mall.
Clayton maintains the ball after a long penalty. A handoff, 3rd and long. Picks up about 3 yards and looks like it's going to be a first down for Clayton. So after a long play that was called back, a redo, so to say, another handoff to the versatile back, Isaac Taylor, picked up 3 yards and a first down for Clayton with 7:50 left to play here in the first half. Clayton moving the ball very slowly but effectively. Ian Gannon under center. Misdirection play. Ball given to number 4, Jordan Barfield, and he's taken down immediately by number 5, Logan Haggerty. Great play in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss. Boy, oh boy, that Logan Haggerty's a quick defender. He was in the backfield before the ball was handed off, and Barfield turned the corner and didn't have anywhere to go.
He had a great game last week, too.
Ball's on the Clayton 24-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 14 coming up for the Clippers. Ian Gannon gets the play from the sideline, gets back into the huddle, lets his teammates know what's happening, and comes back under center. Number 5, Isaac Taylor, the lone setback. 4, Jordan Barfield in motion. Misdirection play given to number 6, Demetrius Williams, around the right side, gains the 30. The 31-yard line, knocked out around the 35-yard line for a pickup of about 7 yards. A lot of misdirection by Clayton. They put a man in motion, faked the handoff, and gave a quick pitch out to Demetrius Williams for a nice little gain there, and kind of caught Lower moving a different way. Caught you a couple times as well.
They're huddling it up again, Clayton.
3rd and 5 for the Clippers. Ball on the 33-yard line. Unlike the pros, they don't have the radios and the helmets, so the plays have to come in from the sidelines, and Ian Gannon keeps going to the sideline to get the play. He's going to go back under center with number 6, Demetrius Williams, in the backfield, the lone setback. Number 4, Jordan Barfield's in motion. The give is to Williams, and he goes nowhere. That was a great play by the Lower Cape May defense on the tackle.
I know you said Coach Bailey was,
Ryan Rush on a stop there, number 57 for Lower, called his name for the first time tonight. Great play. And now we will see the punt unit come on for the Clayton Clippers. Michael Robinson, a junior from Clayton, will handle the punting duties for them. And we have Dennis Serra and Braswell Thomas back for Lower to receive the kick. High snap, handled well. The kick is not good. It's a wobbler, and Lower stays far away from it. And the ball takes a turn down to the Lower Cape May Regional 30. where the Tigers will take over with 5:56 left to play. We'll be back to the short message. 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, your place for high school sports. I still feel like I'm underwater with this headset, and I think
feel like
it's
they're
her
big.
cable pulling from us.
She's too close to us.
Ed Gorski, Maddie McCracken back here for your live action, Lower Cape May Regional High School against Clayton Clippers. There was a quick play. It was a fumble for the Tigers. It was recovered quickly by the Tigers and will bring up second down. Be a second and long for the Tigers. Ball on their own 28-yard line. Second and 12 in their own zone. I think they wanted to go fast there, and I don't think the center and the quarterback were on the same page. The fumble, but it was a quick recovery, and Lower maintains the ball. Hunter Ray in the shotgun. Isaiah Wig Carr to his left. Two receivers up top. The handoff is to Carr. He bounces off one tackler, cuts up the 30 to the 35-yard line, and picks up about 6 yards. A good run by Isaiah Wig Carr. Third and about 4 coming up for the Tigers. Ball's on their own 36-yard line. Like we were saying, a lot different from last week, Maddie. This game was not even close by halftime, and Clayton hanging in there pretty hard and giving some fits on the offense of Lower Cape May. Hunter Ray in the shotgun. Isaiah Wig Carr, the lone setback. 3 receivers to his left. The handoff is to Carr. He cuts it up across the 40, the 45, the 50. He cuts it outside to the 30, the 35. Knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A great run by Isaiah Wig Carr. Isaiah Wig Carr gains a first down, picks up about 28 yards on the carry, bounced off one tackler, and gains the first down. Great run by the young man. A 5'9", 195 senior having a great game. Another handoff to Carr, and again up the middle, untouched. 11 yards down to the 10. The 5 looks like he's going to cut the corner, and he gets in for the touchdown. Another Lower Cape May Regional Caper Tiger touchdown. Isaiah Wig Carr.
His first of the night.
37-yard run, only got touched by one Clayton Clipper, and puts the Tigers on top 13-6 with 3:47 left to play here, with the ensuing extra point coming from Dennis Serra. Maddie, that was a great run.
That was a great run. 37 yards between the last 2 plays.
Dennis Serra, one of the better kickers Lower's ever had here, I have to say. Up for the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, plenty good. And the Tigers take a 14-6 lead with 3:47 left to play in the first half. And we will be back after this brief message on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. This is a waste. I can't keep it. I had a guy coming tonight, a squirrely guy, his friend of mine. He never
Couldn't
called me
make
back.
it.
Ed Gorski, Maddie McCracken back here at Lower Cape May Regional High School for West Jersey football. Matchup between the Lower Cape May Regional Tigers and the Clayton Clippers. 3:47 left to play in the first half. A 14-6 lead for the Tigers, and should we say a 14-6 lead for Isaiah Wigg-Carr, because he has both touchdowns and is playing an incredible game
Got
for
to
the
give
Tigers.
credit for Dennis Sarah, though. He's 2 for 2 in the extra points.
Dennis Sarah is 2 for 2 in the extra points, and he's going to handle the kickoff duties. Back deep for the Clippers are number 6, Demetrius Williams, and number 4, Jordan Barfield. The kick is a great high kick. Looks to be fielded down at the 12-yard line by Barfield. Taken out across the 20, the 25, the 30, and he is taken down by number 4, Ogre Nunez. We've called Ogre's name a few times, and that will bring out the Clayton Clippers offense yet again to see how they do. The last 2 series, Maddie, Clayton didn't really get much going. Lower had a couple helpful penalties go against Clayton, but they were able to stuff the run a few times and get the offense back on the field.
Yeah, there's some great runs by Isaiah Wigg-Carr.
3:41 here to play in the second quarter. Lower Cape May 14, Clayton 6. Clayton has the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line. Ian Gannon under center. Isaac Taylor, the lone setback. It's going to be a pass, another pass thrown out. And looks like it might be a pass interference flag on the play. The pass was intended for Demetrius Williams. Number 12, Zach Costello, looked to get his arm wrapped around the waist of Costello as the ball got there, interfered with the play, and a large penalty that's not going to make Coach Bailey very happy.
Zach Castellano.
Zach Castellano. Thank you for correcting me. And that's going to move the ball from the 31-yard line of Clayton all the way down into Caper Tiger territory. And that definitely does not make Coach Bailey very happy. The headset's off,
Definitely
and
not.
he's fuming a little bit. We have a timeout on the field right now. Oh, no, we don't. Okay.
Headset's still off.
All right, we're back. A couple official issues that they took care of on the field. Clayton, first down on their own 45-yard line. Ian Gannon under center. Demetrius Williams in motion, and another flag. Looks like a false start on Clayton. Looks like somebody might have jumped a little too soon. And it is a false start against the Clippers. That will move them back 5 yards. Be a 1st and 15 coming up for the Clippers from their own 41-yard line. 3:34 left to play here in the first half. Lower Cape May 14, Clayton 6. You're listening to Coast Sports on 98.7 The Coast WCZT. Ed Gorski and Maddie McCracken planning to bring you a lot of football action and maybe some basketball action this year, so we can support all the high school athletes in Cape May County. And we hope that if you're listening, you come out and see some talented athletes play football. Clayton with the ball, misdirection play, an inside give to number 3, number 4, Jordan Barfield, for a pickup of maybe 1.
It's good defense for the Tigers.
Isaiah Carr-Wigg is also playing defense, Maddie. He has this gets credited with the tops there. So he's the do-it-all for Lower Cape May. He got injured last week.
Yeah, he's a hustler.
And we thought he was going to be hurt for a little while, but he bounced back pretty good, and
Wanted to get in before.
no signs of any injury on him. As you can see, his yardage is piling up, and his touchdowns are as well. 2nd and 16 for Clayton. The handoff, the give to Jordan Barfield. He goes nowhere. He tried to get around the corner. Ogre Nunez on the tackle. Braswell Thomas on the tackle, and Zach Castellano on the tackle. 2:34 left to play here in the second quarter. 3rd and a long 16 for the Clippers from their own 40.5-yard line, almost 41-yard line. A great crowd tonight, Maddie. Looks like we have about maybe 300 people here on the lower side and another 100 or so on the Clayton side. It's great when the locals come out and support the kids here and
Definitely a decent crowd for the Clippers too. And
Yeah.
It's not a close. They're not
It's
that
not.
close.
It's
so
not a. It's not a close
There's-
ride for them, and it's good to see. And it's
Goes
really
to
good
their
to see the
school
football
spirit.
programs have increased numbers.
Yeah.
And we have a timeout on the field. So with 2:02 left to play in the half, Lower Cape May 14, Clayton 6. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back on 98.7 The Coast. It's WCZT. You know how many penalties there have been? No.
Penalties. I want to say 5. What are these?
Yeah, hit the new ones on the bottom here. We got to
I don't
do
know if you- oh,
Cleanse
they did
White,
that
bar
one.
4, and then
All right.
Ed Gorski, Manny McCracken back here at Lower Cape May Regional. 2:02 left to play in the first half. Lower Cape May with a 14-6 lead on the Clayton Clippers.
Contact Cleanse White Pools and Spas for all your pool and spa services. Stop in the fully stocked retail store on Route 9 in Rio Grande for great customer service. Bar 4 at the Montego Bay on North Wildwood has a new state-of-the-art golf simulator with games for everyone, including virtual hockey, baseball, and football.
Okay, Clayton has the ball. Third and a long 16, the ball on their own 41-yard line. Ian Gannon in the shotgun. The handoff to number 5, Isaac Taylor. He's taken down almost immediately for no gain and going to bring up a long 4th down for the Clippers. Logan Haggerty on the tackle for Lower Cape May. And the punt unit comes out for the Clippers, and Lower's going to get one more shot with 1:54 left here in the first half. Braswell Thomas, Dennis Sarah are going to drop back to field the punt. The wind is blowing from our right to left, which is east to west, which will help the Clippers a little bit on this kick if they can get it up high. The last kick wasn't too good. It was a wobbler on the ground, and the Tigers stayed away from it. It was downed by the Clippers.
Wind must be pretty strong because we can feel it in the box.
We had to shut the windows a little bit up here. We're getting all our cheat sheets and our notes blown all over the table here. Okay. Back to kick for the Clippers, number 7, Michael Robinson. This is his 3rd punt of the night for the Clippers. The snap. And the kick is high. Better kick. Fielded by Dennis Sarah. Up to the 40, across the 41, to the 45. Over to the 50, across the 50 to the 55, to the 45. And knocked out of bounds at the 40. Almost said the 55-yard line there.
It's a good run for number 26, Dennis Sarah.
Dennis Sarah, the stud kicker for Lower, fielded the punt and was able to pick up about 22 yards on the return into Clayton territory. The ball will be spotted at the 40-yard line of Clayton for a 1st and 10 for the Tigers with 1:37 left to play here in the first half. And the Tigers with a 14-6 lead over Clayton. You're listening to football, high school football on 98.7 The Coast. I'm Ed Gorski with Manny McCracken, bringing you the action. Hunter Ray in the shotgun. Isaiah Carwig with 2 touchdowns to his left. Triple set offensive receivers to his right. Braswell Thomas in motion. The gives to Thomas across the 35-yard line, across the 40 to the 41, and into Clayton territory, taken down at the 30-yard line.
10 yards for Braswell Thomas.
Braswell Thomas picks up about 10 yards. Unfortunately, a yellow hanky comes out of the side judge's pocket for the hold against the Tigers, and that's going to negate a nice pickup for the Tigers. And this is something that
We saw a
Coach,
lot of last week.
we did see a lot of last week, and I spoke to Coach Bailey before the game, and one of the things he said is clean up the easy mental mistakes. He called them week 1 mistakes last week, and that was a week 2 mistake that's not going to make him happy at all there.
Definitely seeing less of those than last week, though, on the bright side. It seems like they've cleaned it up a little bit.
Lower Cape May keeps the ball. Moves it back 5 yards to the Clayton 45. This will be 1st and 15 with 1:22 left to play here. Hunter Ray assumes his position in the shotgun formation. Isaiah Wig-Carr to his right. Receiver split, 2 top, 2 bottom. The snap, it's going to be a pass. Hunter Ray rolls to his right, getting chased by 2 Clippers. Avoids 2 Clippers, stays on his feet, looks to throw, throws the ball long and incomplete. That was a great play by the quarterback Hunter Ray for Lower Cape May. His intended receiver was Braswell Thomas, who had run into double coverage. He backtracked, ran back to his right, ran across the field, and was able to throw it to pretty much nobody to save the yardage and throw the incomplete pass. So that's what we call a good incomplete pass there. Nothing gained, but really nothing lost. 57 seconds left to play. 2nd and 15. Ball on the Clayton 45-yard line. Hunter Ray in the shotgun. Isaiah Wig-Carr to his right, triple receivers to his right. The handoff is to Isaiah Wig-Carr. He gains the 35, the 30. He turns on the Jets. He looks like he might be gone. A 3rd touchdown for Isaiah Wig-Carr. 41 yards. 45 yards for Isaiah Wig-Carr. And another touchdown. 3 touchdowns for number 2, Isaiah Wig-Carr.
What an awesome first half for Isaiah Wig-Carr.
Lower Cape May Regional 20, Clayton 6 with the ensuing extra point to come on. A terrific run by Isaiah Wig-Carr. That will definitely put a smile on Coach Bailey's face.
Definitely.
And Dennis Sarah steps back up for the extra point. Snap the hold, bad snap, good kick, good extra point. 21-6.
He is
Lower
3 for
Cape
3.
May. 21-6 Lower Cape May up on Clayton. We'll return in 30 seconds on WCZT The Coast, your place for high school sports.
How many yards would you think?
What's that?
How many yards did he get?
On that last one? 45. Yeah. Let's see if we can try and get down and grab one of the coaches to get how many yards he has, so we can bring it back.
We
up and
can-
talk
okay.
about that. If you can get down and grab one of them. If you can't, don't worry about it.
You want me to try to go right when they finish?
Yeah.
We're trying to go.
Yeah. Ed Gorski, Matty McCracken back here at Lower Cape May Regional High School. We are seeing an offensive explosion and an offensive show put on by Isaiah Wig-Carr, the senior tailback for the Tigers. He has all 3 touchdowns and therefore has his team up 21-6 over the Clayton Clippers. 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Dennis Sarah with 3 extra point conversions and now going to handle the kickoff again. The kickoff is nice and high. It's deep down to the 10-yard line. Fielded by number 5, Isaac Taylor. He takes it out around the 30, the 35. He turns the corner, the 40, the 45. And Dennis Sarah, the kicker, knocks him out of bounds into Lower Cape May territory around the 47-yard line.
That was a great catch and run for number 6, Demetrius Williams on the Clippers.
So Williams takes it around the 10-yard line and runs it back about 41 yards for the return into Caper territory and giving them the ball with 38 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Clippers on the Tiger 47-yard line. It's going to be interesting to see what the Clippers do here, Matty. They've been running the ball, but with 38 seconds left to play, I don't know that they have enough time to get the yards they need on the ground, so they're going to have to pass it at least once in this next series.
I think you said last week they only had 3 passes total the whole game.
1st and 10 for the Clippers on the ball on the Tiger 47-yard line. Ian Gannon under center. Isaac Taylor, the lone setback, number 12. Raymond Sims in motion. He looks to throw. He gets a lot of heat, a lot of pressure, and number 74, Quentin Hagan, put a little hit on him and a little how you doing to say, I'm here. So if you're going to drop back and pass, don't forget about me. The different thing is that these kids are getting used to is that Ian Gannon's a left-handed quarterback, so everything's going the opposite way. And he was able to get that pass off for an incompletion and bring up second down for the Clippers. He only took off 7 seconds from the clock, so they have a little bit of time to work. And like we talked about, probably look to see another pass play because the run lower wants them to run to run the clock out.
31 seconds left.
Ian Gannon under center. Isaac Taylor, the lone setback, 12. Raymond Sims in motion. The pass incomplete and pressure again. The pressure this time by number 2. Guess who? Isaiah Carwig. So Isaiah Carwig's doing it all for the Tigers. Third and 10 for the Clippers. Ball is on the 47-yard line of Lower Cape May. Whether you want one sandwich or a whole tray, call Primo's Hoagies in Rio Grande, 609-846-7532. And stay tuned with us here as we award our Primo's Player of the Game to the outstanding player of this football game. We'll win a gift card and a T-shirt from us here at the Coast and Primo's Hoagies in Rio Grande. Ian Gannon under center. Drops back to pass for a third time. Pressure from Isaiah Carwig. Steps it, throws the ball, caught and complete to number 6, Demetrius Williams, who gets bounced off one tackle and picks up a first down and gains 22 yards on the play. Demetrius Williams caught the ball, shook a tackler at the 40-yard line, and was able to get down to the 31-yard line with 14 seconds left to play. Ian Gannon very lucky he was able to stay on his feet and get that pass off. A nice catch.
For Demetrius Williams.
The tackling there can't make Coach Bailey too happy. His linebackers didn't wrap up a little bit, and it cost him 20 yards. They got to hang on here with 14 seconds left to play. First and 10. Ian Gannon under center. Another pass play, rolls to his left, throws it short and broken up.
Almost intercepted by number 10, Hunter Ray.
Hunter Ray, the quarterback for the Tigers, was able to knock that ball down with 7 seconds left to play. So 3 straight pass plays for the Clippers, and they only had 4 pass plays the whole game last week in their game against, I believe it was Nip Cross from Camden. It's a new charter school in Camden that they played, and he only threw the ball 4 times. He's already had 3 straight plays, passing plays on this drive, and I would probably bet that he's going to have another passing play here with 7.8 seconds left to play in the half. Ian Gannon under center. Oh, it's a handoff. The handoff is to Demetrius Williams, who turns the corner and gets knocked out of bounds around the 21-yard line. With 0.8 seconds left to play. A flag on the play for something that's not going to make Coach Bailey too happy, I don't think. I believe it's going to be a personal foul.
I think we saw who that foul would be on, though, did we?
We did not see who the foul is on. It is against the Tigers. It is a personal foul. I believe it was a late hit or unnecessary roughness out of bounds. And they're going to walk this down to the Tiger 10-yard line with 8 seconds left. A personal foul. So the Clippers will have one last shot here with less than 1 second left to play from the 11-yard line of Lower Cape May. I think Clayton lulled them to sleep a little bit with three straight pass plays and then had the misdirection handoff to Williams. Williams turned the corner, and as he was stepping out of bounds around the 28-yard line, an extra shove out of bounds, caught the yellow flag from the officials. Again, that's
Can't
discipline.
get caught slipping.
It's discipline, and it has to be done. So with that, we have a timeout on the field. Timeout for Clayton. 21-6. Lower Cape May on top. We'll take a quick break on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. Ed Gorski, Matty McCracken back at Lower Cape May Regional with a flurry of activity in the last 30 seconds. Clayton moved the ball from their own 21-yard line, and with a couple broken plays, a pass play that was not covered very well, and now a senseless personal foul out of bounds, is going to give them the ball on the Caper Tiger 11-yard line with 0.8 seconds left to play. And again, if I was a betting man, I'm going to guess that the Clippers are going to look for number 6, Demetrius Williams, on this play here.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
For the first time, Ian Gannon in the shotgun. It's going to be a pass play. The pass play is to Williams, broken up nicely by the Tigers, and that will end the first half. So Lower Cape May escapes a little bit of pressure here towards the end of the first half, and the Tigers have a lead of 21-6 on the Clayton Clippers. We'll be back in 7 minutes or so to recap the first half and kick off for the second half. Ed Gorski, Matty McCracken on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, your place for high school sports.
Mega Burger. Okay, so 1, 2.
You never read Sam. I think you read Sandwich's name.
No, I did not.
No.
4.
They just said
Alright.
it.
It's 5 on 5. Seashore food. We'll try and get them when we come
Well,
back. Don't say real quick. Just say our proud sponsors. You know, we're the Real Diner, one of our proud sponsors. You know.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
What's that?
14 has
Not yet.
Oh, not yet?
Yeah, he's only junior.
He's only a junior. What's that number?
Well, did they offer anything yet? Not that I'm aware of, nothing yet.
We haven't heard anything about it.
minutes. I'd love to get how many runs he has. Gotta have close to 100. Well, you see, I don't want to say close to or guess. I mean, he's a very easy choice for player of the game. I can tell you that. No, there's not.